Take control of your vision. Take control of your creativity.
It should go without saying that mass media has pretty much taken over our modern culture. Whether it's video games, movies, or even music, mass media has become nothing short of a cultural giant. Kinda like Goliath. You know, without the whole dying thing. But with so much content out there for virtually anyone to access, it's naturally going to have a huge effect on us, whether intentional or not. So today we're going to put our focus on all the effects media can have on us as individuals, so you can become more aware of the content you consume and what it does to you. Now, to help illustrate all these different kinds of effects, I'm going to constantly use these three popular examples. Mortal Kombat, the infamous video game series known for its violence and brutality. Childish Gambino's This Is America music video, which took the internet by storm. And my personal favorite, Birth of a Nation, a movie from the mid-1910s that constantly reminds you that I, a black man, am technically not a person. Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that one. So one of the first effects we'll go over is cognitive effects, since that's the easiest one to understand. In short, cognitive effects basically deal with giving the audience information. In other words, what am I learning from this media text? It can be something specific and largely inconsequential, like learning how to do a 20-hit combo in Mortal Kombat, or learning the mechanics of a fighting game in general. Or it can be very broad and thought-provoking, like the subtle message of celebrity worship and racism in This Is America. But it's important to keep in mind that the information given in a media text does not have to be true in order to have a cognitive effect, as is the case with Birth of a Nation's not-so-subtle message of black people are dangerous and we need to kill them. Okay, maybe I'm over-exaggerating quite a bit. And I really mean a little bit. But despite how untrue the claims of this movie are, it was widely seen as historically accurate for a historically and disturbing amount of time. Which leads me to belief effects, which influence what people think is real or true. Birth of a Nation had a large and long-term belief effect on America. Again, this was widely accepted as historically accurate. Another example of a belief effect is the debate of how games like Mortal Kombat can make someone violent. Now, once again, whether or not this is actually true is irrelevant. What matters is it may make someone think that this is true. And depending on how true you feel that claim is, you may begin to have a negative judgment on violent or even mature-rated video games. This is an example of an attitudinal effect. Which relates to our judgment of things. This also plays into how you judge people, such as how you may view black people as dangerous and sexual deviants after watching Birth of a Nation, or how one might judge Donald Glover in his music video. Speaking of the music video, I couldn't have been the only one who jumped a little when I first saw Donald Childish Gambino Glover, man. Shoot that man in the hood, or shoot those people in the church.
Money, get your 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 money.
This is America.
Well, if you did jump the first time you saw it, then the music video had a clear physiological effect on you, since it affected your automatic body responses. Another example of this would be if your heart rate increases while playing a tense match of Mortal Kombat and getting your heart kicked out of your chest by a 5-year-old Korean. That works too. That kind of counts. Then there are emotional effects that affect how you feel. Yeah, it's really that simple. An example would be feeling a sense of dread or being scared or fearful when Donnie Boy was running through the darkness, or feeling a sense of disgust when you see the heroes of the South.
All my TTG that train to go shout it. Kick a door, shout it. Lay down on the floor, shout it. Train to go shout it. I'm all about that bread. Rock so many.
Especially nowadays. But however you feel about this movie or its messages, it did help shape movies as they are now. It kind of changed the outlook of how we look at movies. Which leads me to the last effect we're going to go over, behavioral effects, which affects what you do or how you behave. Other examples would be if you decided to become more of a political activist as a result of watching This Is America.
But, this is America. Don't get shot. Hey, uptown. Police been tricked.
Now, of course, I sped through a lot of this.
Run.
But the main point I want to make is that there are a wide variety of effects that can affect a person. And learning what these effects can do to one person when watching a source of media can help you not only better understand the media and its subtext, but also help monitor what you consume.
Take control of your vision. Take control of your creativity.